The U.S. intends to rule the world by force and to do it permanently.
This should be played at high volume.
I think you are right, undoubtedly, that most people seem to be accepting a war on terrorism. But I believe that that acceptance is very superficial, very thin. I believe it's based on the fact that people do not have information given to them by the media. Let me give one example.
Crowd, people like this. Scary. There was some violence, wasn't there?
That's the whole point, I guess, of these protesters.
Indeed, that's the whole point, I guess. That's what they're trying to say. Scary, shadowy, weird, nasty, antisocial, dangerous, violent. Watch your kids.
So many young kids were brought into this protest by their parents, perhaps in knowing that this thing was going to get a little bit on the violent side.
They're scapegoating a certain group of people.
It looks as if some of the protesters are tempting police.
And they're making strange assumptions.
But they're not going to change very many minds.
Blatant assumptions. And they're ignoring the real threat that's right there in front of their faces. Is it really an accident? They are part of the corporate police state. They're very concerned about anti-capitalist behavior and the growth of anti-capitalist, anti-consumer ideals. We're cutting into their profit margins. They want to demonize us. They want us to be the enemy.
Bandanas over their faces to obscure their faces and their identities.
They really make a lot out of the fact that people don't want to tell them who they are.
They don't even like to have their picture taken.
In fact, they don't like it either.
So you think it's tough?
No. Listen. Don't stick that in my face. Talk to me as a person.
Don't stick this in your face?
That's what you're doing, aren't you?
Isn't that what you do for a living?
No.
Yeah. They don't like it either. When you film them and they suspect that maybe their words will be used against them, or their words won't be used the way they were intended, they don't like it either, you know? I mean, we're all human. We don't want other people lying about us or misusing our image or our words. They don't like it any more than we do. So it's not such a big deal. It's not such a hard to understand thing that we don't want to talk to the corporate media. I mean, this is their reaction when we try to talk to them.
Security around us.
Elaine, we're going to take it from you.
Brian Garvin, our photographer, he's afraid he's going to lose his camera at this point because people keep pulling on the cords, keep pulling on the camera. They don't like the media, clearly, and every time we go on camera live, they start out like this. Some of them are actually
let's get away from those folks.
tape of us and taking...
You would think they'd make their point in a more articulate fashion if they just protested peacefully, but that's not the way it happens every time.
You got to wonder what message they're trying to get across compared to what message is actually coming across when we see this type of thing happen.
You're exactly right. I'm going to take a break. Come back after
Fuck the corporate media! Fuck the corporate media! Fuck the corporate media! Fuck the corporate media!
They said fuck the corporate media, and they said the corporate media lies. I think that was the message they were trying to get across. I think they were pretty clear because it was live TV.
I was on
Corporate media lies! Corporate media